Okay, so I've reached the point where I've realized that I am Parker Boyack and I have a problem, and that is putting things back together. I don't like it very much. I very much like taking things apart. So I'm coming up on 3 years for this Land Cruiser rebuild, and it's a mess. There's the bottom part of my motor, there's the head, the frame buried underneath, transmission back behind there. Yeah, so I need help. I need somebody who's a mechanic, who doesn't necessarily have to know the Land Cruiser bolt by bolt, but has a very good idea of how vehicles work so that they can help me put things back together. I mean, I obviously know what I'm doing. I'm not doing it incorrectly. It's just there's so many pieces to the puzzle right now that I get overwhelmed. And as they say, how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? Well, I find elephant to be disgusting. So I'm having a hard time doing it. Anyway, so yeah, I guess this is a video to request services in the Utah County area of a mechanic who's willing to help me on this project. Probably I don't have a whole lot of money right now, and so it's not going to be like a you help me till I'm done type thing. It might be like once a week for like an hour, and kind of you more helping me organize what I'm going to work on, but also work on stuff with me together. As some tasks are obviously easier with two people, but I've pretty much managed to take this entire vehicle apart and put it back together so far by myself. Once in a while I'll get a little help, but I've surprisingly been able to do quite a lot solo. But yeah, I'm sick and tired of having this in pieces. I see a Land Cruiser roll down the road, and I don't know how to describe the emotions that go through my mind. Mostly excitement, but then like frustration with myself and guilt and blah 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 blah. So I'm gonna try to do something about that, and I've realized that means getting some outside help. So I'm gonna hit up a few friends, and I'm hoping I'll probably post in some Facebook groups and whatever. But yeah, I just have a really hard time getting things done, especially with this big of a project, even though I'm like stoked out of my mind to have it rolling. But that's just not enough to sit me down and get me to do it, and then I just have a hard time organizing it in my head. And I do what I can. I've got a whiteboard here to kind of sort things out, but even still, it's just too much for me alone. So hopefully I can get some help. Hopefully you'll see a pretty big update soon. I'm crossing my fingers, and I hope you are too for me, because I could use it. See ya.